What is up, YouTube? It's Buzo Builds again. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this Tic Tac Toe series. So right now, what we have so far is, let's see, let's load this up. We basically have this. We have a grid. We can click stuff, X0, whatever. But we can't really tell who wins or not. So that's basically the functionality we're about to add right now. So let's find somewhere to add a function. Let's see, what is... I haven't looked at this code in a while, so I kind of don't even know where everything is. This is the main class. I'm trying to make a separate function because it's going to have quite a bit of functionality. So I can make a new function called public static string. We want it to return a string. I'll explain why later. String check winner. So basically what this function is going to do is, in tic-tac-toe there's kind of only 3, 6, 7, 8 paths you can use to win. Either you have the same symbols on each column, which is 3, the same symbols in each row, which is another 3, or a diagonal signal, which is +2, so 3, 6, so 8 ways. It's kind of somewhat easy to code this since there's a 3x3 in a sense, and the diagonals and the rows and columns, you're only checking for 3 matches. But if you're generalizing the board, there might be a little bit of nuance you have to add to the code. But since our, I guess, criteria is pretty standard and simple, we can kind of code it pretty standard and simple. So the way I'm gonna do is, first I'm gonna check all the rows to see if there's a match. Like if there's at least 3 in each thing, and after that, if there is winner, check each column. If there's 3 in some column, winner, and then check the diagonal. So first, check the rows. What was that? Okay. Axis grid. Grid.length, my bad. Oh yeah, so also we want to, considering this is a static function, we also want to make the grid static. Technically, since we're not using any objects and we're really just writing everything in the most of the stuff in the main class, almost like this stuff is basically all static. But you could set everything to static, but at least a lot of things are static. What did I just do? Oh, I changed the wrong thing. Static. Yeah, so a whole bunch of errors might be going on. But right now I'm just gonna keep the grid as static. So basically for each row, because the X represents, in a sense, the array, like because there's 2 layers of arrays. There's the first array, second array. Okay, you guys know how 2D arrays work, at least I hope so. Basically for each row, we're going to get the first character or first letter in the row. So string player equals grid x 0. I'm always going to set a count variable, count equals 0, and then basically for each slot in the row, for int y0 is less than, since it's a 3x3, you can just say grid.length y++ if grid x So yeah, basically, for each column, basically saying if there's 3, right? I mean, my bad, for each column. For each row, you're basically checking if it's 3. So after you finish checking a row, you ask them, you're like, if there's 3, then return whoever won. So we're gonna return player because that's the string we have, and that means there's So that's the string we have. So that means there's 3 of those player strings on the thing. So that player won. So that checks all the rows, and then we can basically write similar code to check the columns. So instead we set y equal to 0 as y is less than grid.length, y plus plus, string player equals the first entry in the column, count equals that, int x. So now we're increasing by rows since we're working on the columns. Anyways, x, y, and then this code is still the same. So yeah, basically each column, if there's a winner in the columns, you return the winner. Then we want to check the diag. So this code is kind of going to be a bit disorganized. It's going to work, but it's a bit ugly to me. But I mean, it is what it is, right? So string player equals grid 0. So since we want to check the diagonal that's going from, let's say, check the diagonal that's going from up to down, like from the left and right direction. We want to start from whatever is on 0, 0. That's both string wrong. Yeah. So we want to start whatever direction from 0, 0, and then check 0, 0 on 1, 1, and 2, 2, and see if they're all the same. So for I don't know, hold on, I'm busy. I'm sorry guys. I'll be back. My bad about that. But anyways, we're back, and okay, yeah, so checking the diagonals. I believe it's actually faster to do a grid.length operation than a grid 0.length operation. Like when I say grid length.0, I mean grid 0.length is basically you have to grid the 2D array, and then you check the actual row input, and then for the row input, I mean you check the actual row, you want the length of the row. But since it's a 3x3, you can just do grid.length. But if it was like a m by n instead of n by n, so you don't know if m equals n, then you would want to do that. But I believe this way is quicker and it's just easier to type up. I don't know. And it's kind of irrelevant, but sorry, talk too much. Anyways, so if count equals 3, turn player. Okay, so now we want to check the diag from down to up, which is basically this way. And basically gonna type what we did again while declaring the variables. Well, redeclaring them. So start from here. This is the second x equals 2 as long as x. As long as x is greater than or equal to 0, x minus. Or int equals. I'm gonna say it's the same thing. If player equals grid x y count equals plus, and over here after that, if count equals 3, then return player. Alright, so these are all the possible cases where somebody can win. If there's no winner in any of these cases, then there's no winner. So we're just gonna return null. Beautiful. Okay, so now that we have some functionality to actually check who won, let's check who won. So first of all, I'm gonna delete this junk we have over here that's printing out to the console. We don't really need that anymore. So basically we're gonna have a string and we're gonna call it, I guess, winner. And look, we conveniently type check for winner over there. So see, that's the thing. If you organize your code with comments and stuff, then everything just flows. So you know, check winner. I'm proud of myself for doing that. Now if change to what? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh, I put wiener. Whatever it is. Okay, anyways, if winner doesn't equal null, which means somebody won, then system. See, I mean, you can like do a pop-up menu or whatever you want, a pop-up window to show who won, but I'm pretty lazy, so I'm just gonna print it on the console. So yeah, that's legit what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I know, so sad. Anyways, let's see how this goes. Hopefully everything's perfect. So somebody plays, somebody else plays, somebody plays, somebody else plays, somebody plays, and you get this printed on the screen. The winner is X. Wow, it's crazy. The game still continues because I don't stop it. You should stop it. You could and you should, but you already know how it is. And plus, this might be flawed. Like once if I put O, it's gonna switch back to 0. Is it? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay, that's cool. Either way, but yeah, that's how. I mean, we're basically done. That's what it is. Let's try this again. Ooh, let's make sure the diagonals work. Oh fuck, I messed. Okay, I wasn't supposed to say that word, but I messed up. Am I on X? Okay, yeah. Huh. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. The winner is not supposed to be X. No, dang. Okay, so I realized what was the problem. Basically, when we're checking players equal to the stuff there, I forgot that everything is set to null when it doesn't have a value in it. So what we want to do, so basically, if it counts 3 nulls, it's still counting something as winning, which is not right. So what we want to do is say that if count equals 3 and player is not equal null, return that. And we want to do that. We want to do that for every case that okay, so hopefully that's Gucci, because this thing's too long. Let's see what happens. Okay, I can put X's anywhere, 3 X's. Okay, good. No, why is that happening? Why? Okay, guys, my bad. I was being stupid. My obviously, I just reread my code for the diagonal checker. This is not a diagonal checker. It just counts to see how many whatever's on the board. So of course, anytime you have 3 X's is gonna win. So what we want to do is change this, get that out. So we say, over here we can set int y equal to 0. Or I'm gonna just call it I guess, I don't know. Okay, so x equals 0. So x is going from each row. And as x does that, we want to check the column. So check xi, and if it is yada yada yada, and we're going to increase the column, and then x is going to increase itself in the for loop. So we're going to go this way, do. Now the reason I put I instead of y is because I want to be able to use y down here. So I'm going to take away this. We're gonna set y is equal to 0 as long as y is less than whatever. Oh, we want to set I to 2 by the way, actually. So we're going to check I. We're going to do that. We're going to do I minus. It should work. I've embarrassed myself too many times, so please. Okay. Test x 0 x 0 x. No winning screen. Good job. Okay, let's see. Can I win this? 0. Oh man, I thought I x 0 x. Okay, that's good. I don't have. Oh, okay. I was about to get so mad. I was like, why does that come up? But I mean x1 actually, so that's good. That's what should have happened. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. 0 x. Oh my god, I was actually trying to get an x diagonal, but I keep forgetting which one I am. X 0 x 0 x. X wins again. A. Okay, let's make sure it works for O's, because you know Cheerios. All right. Okay, we tested this way. Let's go this way. I think we haven't. So we put x here. 0 x 0 x 0. O wins. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna assume that it works for everything else, because that's the best way to write software. Just assume that everything works. Either way, so that was Tic Tac Toe. Holla at me.